All right, so your IELTS speaking test is just 24 hours away. How are you feeling? Are you feeling scared, nervous, anxious, excited, a little bit of both? But trust me, what you do in the next 24 hours is actually going to set you up for success. Today, I'm going to share 5 simple tips that you need to remember for IELTS speaking exam day so that way you feel confident when you walk into that exam room. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. The first tip is to stay calm and relax. I know this sounds so simple, but here's an exact way you can remain calm and feel relaxed throughout your exam. The first tip is not to cram and to relax. So I know you have only 24 hours left and you're probably going crazy trying to read all your study notes, but this is not going to help you. Trying to learn 100 new vocabulary words by tomorrow is not an easy task, and you do not need to do that in order to score a high band on your IELTS speaking exam. Think of it this way: your brain needs to feel calm and relaxed when you walk into that examination room. So instead of cramming and trying to study the next 24 hours, I want you to go and try to have a coffee with a friend and try to have a conversation with them in English. So that way you are talking to someone you feel comfortable with and you are practicing your English at the same time. Or if you don't have a friend that you could meet, I want you to practice in front of a mirror. This actually works wonders, and you can actually see yourself, your body language, how you look, and how exactly you can judge yourself accordingly and correct yourself when you are looking in the mirror. The second tip is to get a good night's sleep. Look, I know you want to learn all these new grammar rules, all these new vocabulary words, but that is not necessary. Having a good night's sleep is definitely more essential than doing that. If you have a good night's sleep, tomorrow, inshallah, you will wake up feeling fresh and ready for your exam, and you will crush that exam with confidence on exam day just because your mind is a lot more clear and you are able to think of ideas clearly. The third tip is to review strategies, not new material. I repeat, review different strategies, maybe how you can elaborate on your answer, how you can extend your answer, how you can structure it. Maybe you could learn how exactly you can speak for a full 2 minutes, come up with ideas. This is more important to know for exam day than learning new material because you only have 24 hours. And if you want to know how to structure your answers in IELTS speaking, you could check out this video over here. And the fourth tip is to prepare your ID and your setup. Remember, the examiner is actually going to ask you for your ID, so you want to make sure you have it and double check the location and the time of your exam. If you're doing the test online, you want to make sure you have a secure internet connection and the area that you are actually going to take your test in is clutter-free. Oh, and make sure your microphone works, because the last thing you want to do is attend the exam and suddenly your microphone is not working. Speaking of practice, ladies, if you're looking to join a community where you will be able to practice your speaking, then you might find my IELTS Speaking Ladies Club really interesting. This ladies club is actually hosted over Zoom. I actually teach you ladies. We go over different IELTS speaking mock tests. I give you feedback and I give you any suggestions, tips on anywhere I think you can improve on. If you are interested in this ladies club, make sure you join down below. I've made it specifically for those of you who are stay-at-home moms, who have lots of responsibility of taking care of your children, and maybe you want to learn English from home and you want to become that confident English speaker. Check the description box down below. And the fifth tip is do light speaking practice. What I mean by this is don't overwhelm yourself with so much practice. But actually, when I told you to look in the mirror and, talk to yourself, practicing English, another tip I want to give you is actually record your responses. This is a great tip I often give to my students because you can actually watch your own recording and see where exactly you went wrong in. Maybe you can actually look for if you need to elaborate on your responses or maybe different sentence structures you could use. So this is an important tip that I wanted to give you before your exam. So there you have it, guys. 5 IELTS speaking tips you need to know 24 hours before your IELTS speaking test. Remember that the key is to stay calm and believe in yourself. I want you to believe in yourself and that you can crush the IELTS speaking exam, guys. And remember to pray 2 nafal before you leave for your IELTS speaking exam so that way you can ask Allah for clarity and guidance, and inshallah you will crush that exam. If you like this video, then make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and I'll see you in the next one. Assalamu alaikum.